As Kenya joined the world in marking World Radio Day today, Media Owners Association Chairperson Agnes Kalekye has called on the government to support radio sustainability. Speaking during the celebrations in Kisii County, Kalekye urged the government to allocate resources towards radio's growth and development and also collaborate with media leadership, broadcasters and other stakeholders to address the changing needs and the challenges of the radio industry. And as our very own Alice Diana now reports, the MOA chairperson also expressed her gratitude to radio hosts, technicians, and listeners who have dedicated their lives to the medium over the years.
Kenya today joined the rest of the world in celebrating a powerful medium that has informed, entertained, and educated people around the world for over a century. Here in the country, the celebrations were held in Kisii County, where an eminent panel of radio experts discussed the changing face of radio. Speaking during the celebrations, Media Owners Association Chairperson Agnes Kalekye noted that sustaining radio operations in the digital environment requires investment and support. She called on the government to support radio sustainability by allocating resources towards radio's growth and development.
Capacity and available budgets. Some stations seek to maximize their entertainment role over other functions like news. Ultimately, a radio station survival is dependent on the free choice of listeners. You simply cannot ram content into people's ears, wapende wasipende. To young people considering careers in radio should not be scared of this alleged takeover of airwaves by entertainers. Instead, they must pay attention to the changes taking place in this medium. Unlike in the past where all that was needed was a good voice for the mic, today successful broadcast journalists must have a wide array of skills to make one consummate content creator, as an informer, educator, and entertainer, all rolled into one. Today, I would also like to take a moment to address the government, and I'm happy that our regulator is represented here, Communication Authority.
The MOA chairperson also urged the government to work together with media leadership, broadcasters and other stakeholders in order to help the companies develop innovative strategies to adapt to the evolving media landscape and ensure that radio remains a vibrant and relevant medium for generations to come. She further noted that media owners have a responsibility to uphold the values that radio represents.
We urge the government to recognize the significance of radio and allocate resources towards its growth and development. This support can come in various forms, such as providing funding opportunities, reducing regulatory burdens, working with the industry to develop spectrum management strategies that meet the need of broadcasters. At the same time, providing tax incentive to encourage investment in the industry. And lastly, creating a sustainable.
Media Council of Kenya CEO David Omoyo challenged media owners to think about the quality in terms of journalists and content and uphold the sacred space in getting reliable information.
That I think is a time also for us to reflect that as we celebrate the quantity, what have we done to the quality? That the more radios we have, the more listeners we have, we should also get finer radio personalities and finer journalists doing that. And that's why in a special way we appreciate the veteran journalists here who have taken it upon themselves to accompany the young journalists in the region. From here we're going to, of course, launch their press club and launch the local media center and media hub where the journalists can be meeting to share information, share ideas, and fine-tune the work that they do, because we have a duty to make sure that information transmitted across these sacred channels is accurate and informative.
Deputy Director of Multimedia Services at Communications Authority of Kenya, Alfred Ambani, noted that currently 291 radio stations are on air. He stated that CEA has developed a framework for digital sound broadcasting, which is expected to complement FM and existing radio stations.
Fully allocated, it's not available, but there are so many developments that are happening. So we believe that things will change, and when you are in a position to broadcast and the spectrum is available, you will be considered.
Alice Diana, Hope TV Newswatch.